Why hello boys and girls. Ever since December 2019 I took vlogging very seriously. I know for a fact I'll be spending a lot of money on equipment. Bought myself a mirrorless camera, got all the bells and whistles, got a GoPro, got a Note 9, and I spend all this money on equipment because I want power, I want quality, so that way you guys have the best experience watching my vlogs. I did some research and there's another item on the market that's supposed to be very good for vlogging and other stuff. And it is the DJI Osmo Pocket. This is part of the pocket camera category, so you see a lot of videos that compare to this to the GoPro. Now the question I have with this item is, will it replace most of my equipment? Will it be like a supplement to my other equipment? Or is it going to sit on the shelf? Hope it doesn't sit on the shelf because this is MSRP as $369. So if I can't use this, then I'll be very disappointed in myself wasting all that money. So let me check out what's inside. Oh snap. Ooh, cool, it comes with a nice little case here. Wow, check this out here. If you want to compare it to the GoPro, the weight's very similar. Wow, this is one small little device here. It's like, I guess if you want to compare my phone, and this thing is really tiny. What else is in here? Instructions. We got the time for instructions. We got the strap. Got a USB-C cable. It has like two adapters, a USB-C and a lightning adapter. And this connects, if I'm not mistaken, like right here. It's like it has like this modular style. So it sticks out like, am I doing this right? Yeah. It sticks out like this so you can plug it into your phone. And then when you're done using it, I think you could flip this. And you can flip this so that way this is out of the way. It has your power function, got the record, got this modular looking thing. It uses a micro SD card. Has the USB port in here. The battery's built in, so you can't change it. The battery supposedly can record up to 2 hours, but if you want, you could plug a power bank here and you could continue recording and charging this at the same time. Out of the box from the get-go, you can use it as is, but you're very limited. So of course they encourage you to buy accessories, to try to get that microtransaction thing going. So I did some research and I found out which is like the best accessories to get so I could use this off the bat. And DJI already came with a kit, the expansion kit, as you can see here. The expansion kit's $109, but it's well worth it because eventually you're going to have to buy these accessories anyways. This comes with the controller wheel. You can be able to control the camera with this. And this goes to where that modular part goes. Like right here. And then it comes with the accessory adapter. And it's pretty nice because since I got the GoPro with a bunch of other accessories, it's interchangeable with this. Here's what the accessory adapter looks like. From what it looks like you can't use the controller wheel with the adapter, but there are other accessories that's very similar to this, but it's like a small profile. And I'm like thinking to myself, like, why couldn't DJI make that in the first place? Then you got the wireless adapter. It acts like a better base, and you could be able to control this with your smartphone wirelessly. And this button also comes with a micro SD card, which is cool. I think it's, yeah. So my first impression so far is, didn't like how they try and make you buy a wireless adapter so you could use this wirelessly to your smartphone. If you plug your DJI Osmo Pocket into your phone, it doesn't become portable. So it's going to be like this. Now before I play with this thing, I'm going to update its firmware and charge this up. From what I've heard, when this first came out like a little over a year ago, it was really decent. But then it came out with like a few firmwares and it got better and better. So let me do this first and then we'll play with this. Alright, let's start out with the controller wheel accessory. You have to buy it separately, but from what I've read, like this is a must-have accessory to get. You can control the camera manually with the wheel. You can control it horizontal, vertical, and it gives you 2 extra buttons. With this button here, you can change the feature on the fly. You can do FPV mode, follow mode, or tilt locked. And this button here, it flips the camera. Flip mode is really convenient if you're going to do like, vlogging from point of view and then you want to flip right away and you want to talk into the camera to do your vlogging. This has a follow mode feature and it has like auto face track, so wherever like the target goes, the camera's going to follow them. With the FPV mode and using the controller wheel accessory, you could do like a cool like barrel roll shot. You can also take pictures with the Osmo Pocket, and it's surprisingly good. It's 12 megapixels and there's 2 different modes. You can do single shot or panorama mode. And it looks really cool when you do the panorama mode. And here's like the point of view of the panorama mode. And here's the result of the panoramic shot. The Osmo Pocket also have a slow-mo feature as well as a time-lapse feature. Time-lapse features are really good for like B-roll shots, so let's see how it turns out. So that was me filming on the time-lapse feature. It's really impressive, but one thing I noticed, like this camera got real hot. I was only filming for like 10 minutes, and then the shell got like really hot, so. Now the built-in microphone is decent for this camera. It's generally like decent for most cameras anyways that has built-in microphones. This doesn't have a 3.5mm jack, but there is an accessory that you can attach to, which means you have to spend more money if you want an external microphone and better like sound quality. But the sound goes through 2 holes, which is like here. If you can see it here. Like, it goes through here and also go through here, and you have to be careful how you hold it, because if you're like fisting it like this, you're covering the microphone, so you have to hold it very delicately like this. And the thing is, like, since the sound's going through here, if you're trying to film somebody and they're talking, you have to hold it like this, and it gets like really awkward. Now you can't see the target, they could see themselves. I'm holding the camera with a fist, so I'm covering the built-in microphone, so it should sound not so great. Now I'm holding it just like delicately, so it should sound better. I'm holding the camera with the built-in microphone away from me. I'm walking in my living room right now. The AC is blowing in the background. Okay, walking in my living room right now. The AC is off. After looking back at the footage, I realize that you can't really tell the difference in the sound if you hold it fist style or hold it delicate. Don't know if they revised the Osmo Pocket or if they updating the firmware had to do something with it, but you can't really tell the difference. And I was really impressed with the noise cancellation because my AC is really loud, and it did a really good job trying to block out the background noise. Also, this camera, like with this case, you can't put it with the controller wheel on it. You have to take it off every time. It might be inconvenient, but there is like an accessory where it's just basically like a cover. It covers over. It's like a flap, and you can keep your controller wheel. Probably going to buy that because the controller wheel is definitely a necessity for this device. So my verdict with the DJI Osmo Pocket, it is a very powerful small device that can do up to 4K 60 frames per second. But I don't like the price point, $369. I think it's worth $200 if that. And they kind of sort of force you to buy the accessories to get the full experience that this camera has to offer. I mean, the controller wheel is really awesome to control the camera, but if you're gonna buy it by itself, I think it's $60. But then you get that expansion kit bundle, which is worth like $110. And then I thought it was pretty lame that you had to get like this wireless adapter to connect to your smartphone wirelessly. And another thing too, with the connectors, there's only two connectors, which is the USB-C or the Lightning port. So that means that you have to get a high-end smartphone to connect with the DJI Osmo Pocket. I'm pretty sure like there's like adapters to like micro USB to USB-C, but then you're spending more money, than you really should have. You know what I'm saying? And also, like you see like online, they love to compare, DJI Osmo Pocket and the GoPro, because this is like the pocket camera category. I mean, both of them are really good in its own way. I mean, the stabilization is really good hardware-wise for the DJI Osmo Pocket, and the stabilization is really good software-wise for the GoPro. It's really good handheld with the Osmo Pocket. With this is really awesome with its accessories. It's really good on a tripod and things like that. And if you're interested in vlogging and you haven't owned a camera and you haven't decided like which camera to buy, the DJI Osmo Pocket is not really a good starter camera for vlogging. I mean, it is possible to vlog with this camera, but the thing is you have to buy all the bells and whistles to make this work. Gotta get that port for the 3.5 millimeter, so you could plug an external microphone on there. Then you have to put this in a cage where it has hot shoes, cold shoes, so you could put the external microphone on there. Then you would need like an adapter like this for the quarter thread, so you could put this on a tripod. It's like, with all the money you'd be spending, you might as well pay like $100 more and get yourself a mirrorless camera. Oh, and I forgot to mention, the DJI Osmo Pocket, you cannot zoom in and out. At least with the GoPro, you can zoom in and out to a degree, but you can't do it whatsoever with this camera. Now another question is this camera useful to me? And the answer is surprisingly yes. And I'm not trying to say yes to force myself to say yes, because I just spent $400 on this and I don't want to sit on the shelf. But I can see this camera as a very clutch camera. When I was at Katsucon earlier this year, I cosplayed as Bakugo and I had my vlogging camera set up. And let me tell you, I was bulky, had the camera in hand, and I'm like there for like almost like 4 hours straight, and my arms are tired. And I kept like rotating my arms. Sometimes I sit down because I had to rest a bit, but it became like really uncomfortable to the point where it's like I had to go back to the hotel and drop off my camera so I can enjoy the experience. But then when I drop off the camera, there are some moments I could have recorded and I didn't because I don't have my camera with me. If I had this would have been in my pocket and I'm ready to go. If there's a certain moments where I could record, bust this out, don't miss a moment. Another scenario is I was at the My Hero Academia movie, cosplay as Todoroki. I know I'm going to get a reaction from people, so I brought my camera. When I walked through, the usher stopped me, and I was just like, why is this guy stopping me? Then it just clicked like instantly that I have a freaking camera in my hand. I should bring this when I'm watching the movie. because bootleg. So I had to put my camera back in my car, and I missed some moments where like I got people like all excited and happy and people cheering, and I missed that moment because I don't have my camera. Another scenario is like, I'll be like on the road or, just doing my normal routines and stuff like that. And there's some moments I could have captured on my camera. But again, I don't have my vlogging camera with me. So I'm going to update my EDC, which EDC stands for everyday carry. And most men with EDC, they usually have their wallet, cell phone, keys, and I guess currently at this time, face mask. But now this is going to be part of my EDC. It's small, portable, it fits in my pocket, and I will not miss a moment when I'm like doing my normal routines. And yeah, I always have my smartphone with me, and it's capable of recording. But of course, this is going to have a superior image quality because of the gimbal. So that's it with my quick review of the DJI Osmo Pocket. Hope you guys like it. If you guys have any questions regarding about this device, feel free to ask in my comments and I'll try my best to answer it. Keep in mind, I am a noob when it comes to videography and stuff like that, but I'm learning every day. So if you have any questions, I'll try to answer it. If it's a question I don't know, hey, it's like I get to learn something new as well. But I hope you guys have a great day. Stay safe. Peace.